Good morning, boys and girls. It's so great to see you this Saturday morning. I know I'm not live, but at least you can see me. We had a little bit of a scheduling issue, so I'm coming to you anyway, pre-recorded this morning, and I am happy to be here any way I can so that you get a story this Saturday. What are we on? September 12th, September 12th. My goodness, I can't believe it's almost the middle of the month already. And just so you know, there is something special coming up tomorrow, which would be Grandparents' Day. Did you know that tomorrow is Grandparents' Day, where you celebrate Grandma and Grandpa? I know it's a little harder to see them these days, but I have a special story for you this morning that I'd like to share with you that maybe will help with the separation. Before we do that, let's get started. Welcome to story time at our store. We're so glad you came to read and explore. Now, open your eyes and turn up your ears because you never know who or what will appear. Today's story is called How to Read to Grandma or Grandpa. Isn't that perfect? Who likes to read to their grandma or grandpa? I love it, and my nieces love it as well. This is by Jean Reagan, who you might recognize as the author of some of the other books you've heard in story time, and illustrated by Lee Wildish. So Lee drew all the pictures and Jean wrote all the words. And this book comes to you from Penguin Random House. Thank you so much for letting us read it to you today. Oh, look at those end papers. I always love these things. There's a grandma and grandpa. It looks like they're coming to visit. Here we go. As soon as I can turn the page. Reading is a blast, but if you want to make it extra fun, read to a grandma or a grandpa. Of course. First, help them pick a book. Where to find a good book? Well, on the bookshelf or in your bed. My nieces know that one. Or under your bed, or in the car. Where do you put your books? I hope they're on a bookshelf. Then ask, what are your favorite things to read about? Dinosaurs, or adventures in space, or sparkly castles, or spooky monsters, roar, or maybe even grandmas and grandpas. Did you find a great book? If not, take your grandma to choose a new one. Other places to look for a book. A bookstore, the library, or even your classroom. I know some of you have books in your classrooms. All of you should. Back at home, get some pillows and blankets so you can snuggle up to read. For grandparents who live far away, show them how to snuggle up long distance. Now you're ready to start. Oops, not yet. Where are those reading glasses? Sometimes we need our glasses to see. Okay, now you're ready. First, practice how to read in different voices. Try a big voice for an action book. Crash, bang, kaboom! A silly voice for a funny book. Ho ho, ha ha, hee hee hee. A brave voice. I can do it for an inspiring story. Or a whispery voice for a bedtime book. Sweet dreams. Next, show them different ways to turn the page. How to turn the page. A super funny page, you turn back to it again and again and again until your grandma is all worn out from laughing. A scary page, offer to peek ahead to make sure things don't get too spooky. A fragile page from Grandpa's old book, turn it slowly and softly. When you finish the book, decide together how much you liked it. Then ask your grandma, what was your favorite part? See if she can guess yours. After reading a stack of books, your grandpa or grandma may get antsy. That means time to get up and play. How to play together. Act out the book. Stretch and stomp like a ninja dinosaur. Or try a science experiment from your book or a recipe. Wow, that one went a little crazy. Build something tall so you can crash, bang, kaboom. Act out the book. That's fun. If you ever want to make their story time extra special, read to your grandpa or grandma in a brand new place, like bug books in a garden, or truck books near a construction site, or ballet books while you're waiting for a performance to begin, or snowy day books on a sled. Now, that's a little hard for us here in Florida. Or an owl book by the light of a full moon. Wow, look at that pretty moon. That's a great idea at nighttime, outside. Oh, come on, last page. But no matter where you read or what you read, when you get to the end, your grandma or grandpa will probably ask, can you read to me again, please? Of course, you'll say, yes. The end. Wow, I hope you guys really liked that story. I loved reading it to you, and I really hope that you'll share that story with your grandma or grandpa. Maybe you can even watch the video together, the story time together. Now, I know you've all got to be wondering, why in the world is Miss Dearsha wearing a yellow hat on her head? That's because another special day is coming up, and it's coming up this Wednesday, September 16th. It is George's birthday! Yay! And we're celebrating at Story and Song by letting you come in and pick up a birthday hat, a fun door hanger, and some stickers. So be sure to do that this Wednesday, or you can actually come in starting this Monday, and throughout the week, just come in and pick up, say, I want to get my birthday stuff for Curious George's birthday. All right. Well, it was wonderful to read to you today. Again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next Saturday with a new book. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, George.